Gabriel Luna, second billing. Nice. Don Mancino. MVP of the season. Yeah, this is the last one. She's alone again. Here we go. Last one. Let's do it.
Silent. As it's ordered. Call your boats back.
Again, like I said last time, she's lucky if that doesn't have poison or some sort of agent.
Can't let me die.
Yeah, I know.
What if it's the wrong way?
I know where the arteries are.
Jesus.
Dina, shut up!
Shut. Yes, please.
I got you.
Trust him.
No. Have some, okay?
No.
It's gonna help. Have some.
I said no.
The thing is, if you make noise, because you know what I'm gonna say, right?
Do it.
Well, that served as a pre-intro. That arrow looks nasty.
What's the name of your horse?
Where's she?
What happened to you? Ellie, where were you?
I would have flashed through the window until he talked or something. I mean, some other sign. Love the photography again. I wonder why they're putting Ellie in such an under position. I understand that you need to make way for her growth, but there's so much to grow even at her optimum. And it seems like she's never been at her optimum or in charge.
Is the baby? It's okay. How do you know?
Yeah, how would you know?
Just two?
Oh.
Sit over there. All right.
That's not so bad. That could have been like 8 bites. I was expecting at least a bite or something, because if she turned, she could have gotten bit on the back as well. But I guess it's too much, right? Because she has gotten bit like 80 times, and and that happens in the game too. So
I found more. Good.
she looks like Lady Mormon there because of the hair.
It was easy. I just kept hurting her. Did you kill her? No. Yeah, well, maybe she got what she deserved.
That's what she said.
Maybe she did.
Yeah. Too late. Never too late to think about that, but after the fact, the same thought Abby might have.
There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City. They were gonna use me to make a cure.
I don't remember this.
But it meant that I would have died. And Joel found out. And he killed everyone in the hospital.
Whew.
He killed Abby's father. And Joel shot him in the head.
So she knows exactly,
To save me.
to the precise degree.
So that's why they came. Did you know who they were?
Oh, so that changes Dina's justification for coming. She feels like,
But I knew what he did.
oh, I understand now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is a good reveal, I think. But, we'll see.
We need to go home.
An eye for an eye. If you just stop at Nora, or they were gonna, that would still be an eye. But we all kinda know where this is headed. Day 3. Oh my god, I'm starting to get anxious now. They would be on radio silence.
You have an extra 9mm? Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll go back to the couch in a second. Give me your wrist.
You okay to barricade?
Yeah. Go.
Secrets will keep hurting you guys every time.
You ever gonna tell me what happened to you last night? Found the place you stashed Shimmer. She's still there, doing all right, not that you asked. Then we saw the WLF sign on the TV station, figured that's where you went. That's how I found the theater.
Interesting that they can make Ellie ask for Shimmer. They can just add that line and start with that, and they make a choice not to and make a point of it.
Last night, Dina said, I can't die.
Woo!
And then I offered her whiskey and she refused.
Woo!
Dina, the girl who's never turned down a free drink in her life.
So sharp.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Yes, you do.
Come on, don't
Still not blind.
disrespect.
Look at each
Jesus.
It's different now. And I bet she even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
Fuck.
The way you respect someone is by not lying to them. Let's start with
shit,
that.
You were guessing? God.
As always.
Look, she's obviously gonna tell you. So just act surprised, okay? None of this has to change things between us.
Everything changing doesn't have to change things. Well, how about this for something new? I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. We're stuck in a war zone. So how about we skip the apologies and just go find Tommy?
And they're having this conversation in the open. There's a sniper there. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with it. But there's something interesting that in The Walking Dead, I don't have that fear, and in this show I do. Is it because they built the suspense better? It's very interesting that I'm a fan of both, but I feel very differently about both. I love the photography, the locations look amazing, the set design looks amazing. The actors and the direction too.
And then we'll...
Oh shit!
There. Go, get down.
Keep going.
So they weren't shooting at them. Oh my god. Wow, man. That was scary. That got me off guard. Look at here it is. The Green Goblin. And what are you doing? God. This is where they are. This is the war zone he was talking about. And what are you gonna do? You gonna die?
Ellie!
What?
There were 6 of them and 2 of us. What do you think would have happened? I am not dying out here. Not for any of them. This is not our war.
Why can't she say that and he agree with her? I don't get it. Any person would understand this. And she's not a fucking kid. And is she funny? Yes. Is she quirky? Yes. Whatever you want to call it. But she's absolutely tearing through all of these guys. That's a fact. She's a fucking Terminator.
It's gonna get even bigger.
But I still love the show.
Any word on Abby?
Not since yesterday.
Isaac's back. Back again.
So her entire crew just disappears. Tonight of all nights.
Defectors.
We still have Manny.
Well, we have a lot of Mannies, don't we? But only one Abby.
Ooh. What was that?
Okay, what the fuck?
Exactly.
But we have an entire fucking army out there and you're acting like she's the most important. You in love with her or something? You wouldn't be the first old man to...
Okay.
Jesus.
No.
What about she's my daughter, I'm Saw Gerrera, or something like that?
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow, there's a very good chance you'll be dead. There's an even better chance I'll be dead. So then what happens to that entire fucking army out there who, despite their badass name, are very much sheep? Who leads them?
Death. Death leads them.
It was supposed to be her.
Well, she's fucked off, Isaac.
Yeah. Change our plans.
So maybe it wasn't.
One day at a time. Even if it's our last.
Fuck.
All right, so if he's not here...
It's gonna be fine. He'll make it back.
I don't really know what to say.
He looks defeated.
Right now, we got a lot of problems. Maybe Tommy's dead. Maybe we'll be dead.
Woo,
So
woo.
let me at least just get this one off the table. Yes, I love her. Not the way you do.
Not that way. Right. That's what it looks and feels like.
She's a couple years older than me. When you're falling for someone and they're falling right back. But she couldn't stay. Didn't want to abandon her family like that. So she asked me to go with them instead. And I wanted to.
Okay.
More than anything.
Then why didn't you?
Say it.
Because the people at Jackson took me in, raised me, cared for me.
Boom. Responsibility and accountability. And
Because I
community.
was taught to put other people first.
Done. Checkmate.
You're St. Jesse of Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking
No,
asshole.
you
You
fucking
can make fun of me
idiot.
all you want, but let me ask you this, Halley. I go with that girl to Mexico. Who saves your ass in Seattle?
She doesn't seem. But maybe that's true to her character, and she's a sociopath. But she doesn't seem to. Okay, I'll say this. She looks like a pessimist and feels like a pessimist, and I don't understand that. She should feel hopeful, and that every time she gets hit hard every day. Day 3 is like hell 3. But she's optimistic that she's gonna kill everyone, that she's gonna accomplish her mission, that she's gonna save Dina, she's gonna save the baby, she's gonna save Tommy, and she's gonna save fucking Jesse. And then let's put some adversaries and some stuff in the way of that. That's how I see it. But I'm still having fun.
If he got there, it means we can too.
Ooh, man, look at those graphics.
The wheel.
The wheel.
What?
She's in the fucking aquarium.
Who?
Let's put more people at risk.
Tommy's over there. That's where we're going.
You don't know that's him.
Yes, we do.
The rifle.
Go.
Then he'll pin more of them down. I know him. He would want me to do this.
No!
3 more people have voted with you. You'd be coming with me.
Reveal.
I voted no.
Boom.
Why?
Because everything you do for you.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Ellie.
Fuck the community! All you do is talk about the fucking community, you hypocrite! You think you're good and I'm bad? You let a kid die today, Jesse.
But he saved you.
So don't look at me like you're better than me, or like you'd do anything differently if you were in my shoes, because you're not, and you wouldn't.
I'm mad at Ellie, by the way, at this version of Ellie. I'm not mad at the actor or anything else. It's just, I'm shocked.
I really hope you make it.
Yeah, goodbye. And thank you for putting my life in fucking risk. And Dina's too. And Tommy's too. You ungrateful bastard. But that looks cool. Oh, I'm having fun! Oh, we're having fun. It's gonna go down. The story beats. So far so good. We're 27 minutes in and so far so good. That looks beautiful. I must say, the photography, the effects, the direction, the shots. Well done. I would love Ellie to have like a stealthy James Bondy pew 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 silencer. She takes out 3-5 guys in a small area and all those. Imagine this was like lights in the distance, and you see her walking and you see all the lights going down boop, 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 in the distance. And she knows she's a killing machine. And then you keep ramping that up. Then it's 3, then 5, then 10 exactly people. And they're looking for her, but she keeps using stealth to be just a killing machine. I would ramp her that way. That's what I would love to see.
That's what's on board.
I wonder what they're doing. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't remember. Or maybe I missed it. We'll see. Ooh. So she knows they left. She can go to the wheel. Right now I understand. Whoa, man. So your uncle, the man that is now alive that should take all the love you had for Joel, You're gonna let him fucking die for something? What if Abby was with them? What if Abby was with Tommy? I don't understand the thought process on this one. And I don't remember if it's the same way in the game. I don't think it matters at this point. Because if you change things, you can do whatever you want. So I am wondering what are the goals? That looks amazing. Looks like an Inception sequel. You play stupid games to win stupid prizes. It's a miracle she lasted this long. Again. This is she has plot armor. She just loaded a save game. They just changed the hard setting to easy mode. Again, if that was anybody else, she would be dead. And they would be taking her shoes. Oh my god, Ellie. You're such a... You deserve it, actually. I'm kidding. Nobody deserves anything. No violence. It's just the choices that we make. That's what I meant. She's the one who made them. It's insane in how much danger you just put yourself. It's I'm feeling conflicted.
No, I'm not from here. I'm not a wolf.
I don't think they care.
The village.
Dead, and then we're leaving. No! Disembowel her, kill her, and then we leave. I don't... No, plot armor. So now that I'm gonna erase that from that little part from... I'm gonna come up with something in my mind to erase that. Let's continue having fun. Let's just delete that scene and continue having fun. See? And nothing happened. Let's go. I would have killed everyone on that scene by her. She killed all the wolves, the mini wolves in the camp, and then she killed all the scars in the mini camp. That's what it should be happening, in my view. It would make her a killing machine. Not saying that she has to be that either. It's just my interpretation of the character. Okay, we're back. That looks awesome. Tommy! It's interesting that Gabriel Luna got second billing, and we haven't seen him yet. And we haven't seen Abby yet. What is she? Nice. The music is always on point. So who would this be? I am feeling the revenge. Nice boots.
And let's be honest, this isn't about them anyway, though. You're talking about being behind. Understand what's going on?
Oh my god, we're doing this right now.
Of course you have a choice, and so do I. And I'm choosing no, also because it's Abby.
Fine, you're on board and keep going with us. If you're not, you're not.
Fuck you, Owen.
Hands up. Where's Abby?
Oh my god.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
Okay, easy.
Man, the ungratefulness.
You were just talking about her, so yes, you fucking do.
Wow. This caught me off guard.
You, bring me that map.
Yes, Walter White.
You have 5 seconds.
She's gonna kill us either way.
No, I won't. Because I'm not like you.
No. You killed Nora and he didn't kill you.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll show you.
Jesus Christ. Woo. Fucking. Good acting, by the way, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling... No! No! For the price of one.
Do you have a knife? Knife.
No, man. Ah, man. I like this more, actually. I love this more.
One incision. That's all it is. Work fast. Work fast. Work fast.
You did this, Ellie.
What? Is it out?
It's out. Fuck you, Ellie. And fuck you, Abby. And then it just doesn't stop. Ugh. What the fuck are you doing, man? Oh! The same face she had last season when Joel found her playing stupid games and winning stupid prizes. And even adults do that, so we're all doing it.
Oh, thank God.
The loss of life. Oh man, everyone warned her.
They made their choices.
No, man.
That's all there is to it.
No, man. They had mercy. And mercy is what makes the difference.
Abby gets to live.
Are you able to make your peace with that?
Guess I'll have to.
Yeah. You haven't even lost a child. You don't even know what Joel went through and how much he had to hold back. And what I'm saying is, be humble.
Thank you for coming back.
Maybe Tommy made me.
Did he?
Yeah. No one makes you do shit, man.
Nope.
Because you're a good person.
Yeah. He will still be there for you.
If I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble, you would set the world on fire to save me.
I don't know.
I would.
You're making me doubt that. I guess what they're trying to say, if they were able to get a connection like Joel, that she would... No. God damn it. We're done.
Hands in the air or I shoot this one too. Shut the fuck up! Stop!
Fucking insane.
You. Just let him go. He killed my friend. No, I did. I was looking for you. I didn't mean to hurt them.
Liar.
I know why you killed Joel. I'm the one that you want. Just let him go.
Too late for that, man.
I let you live.
You don't play with the devil.
I let you live. And you wasted it. Oh, no!
And that's how the story ends. I thought they were gonna end it there.
Make them wait.
By the way, she looks amazing. And she said the line to the teeth. Imagine what we could have done together, Ellie. And you fucking wasted it. I think they're gonna destroy that, and that's what we saw, the destruction of this in the next season. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why didn't you shoot the rest of the season? Or 3 more episodes, or 2, or 1 more episode. I'm very concerned about the amount of money, resources, time that you have, and that you're only doing 7 hours of content. Barely. When you should be doing 10 or more, or whatever you want. But, you know, what I'm saying. Let's discuss this. So, that was quite the ending. And quite the episode, and quite the season. Again, like I said, it's strange to me that they're doing a smaller amount of time, even than last season, with more resources and more budget, I'm assuming, and maybe more time. They're leaving so many things out. It would have been so easy to have just another additional episode and see that if that was the destruction of Seattle. It says Seattle day 1, and then we're gonna get day 2 and day 3. We don't need multiple seasons to revisit the same story. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Long story short, when I close, seasons are like books, are like chapters. When we close this book on the story, just like we closed last season, we're not going back to that. We're moving forward. As soon as we close this season, I think we should have concluded this part of the story. I mean, Seattle day 1, 2, and 3, and then move forward with Abby. And maybe that's what they're gonna do. But I mean, this season, not the next one. On the beginning, we see Jesse obviously aiding Dina. That means Ellie wasn't there for Dina when she needed her to be, and because we see Ellie's limited medical later on in saving lives, we could have guessed that maybe she would have made also the wrong decision in saving Dina's life, and she would have ripped an artery, and that would have been it. Those things are important to me. If this is a D&D character, we're following character traits to the teeth. So, and we are keeping track and score. So, and then after that, Ellie goes to the dressing room with Dina, and then they have a very nice moment there. And it's important because we see that Dina is kind of coerced to go into this trip where she would probably have been given all the information, would have done differently. And the thing about this is we're taking lives. We're not doing light things. And I cannot think of a single, trivial thing right now, but we're taking lives. So context matters, and Joel didn't fight his death because I believe in his mind, he had been so brought down on his last days and months and years, in a way, let's say months, that by the time he got to Abby, I think he felt responsible, and I think he felt he had to pay some debt. And I think he felt maybe the universe decided through Abby, and he accepted that. I'm making this up, but this is, again, the things, when I see it, this is what I'm thinking, actually. So Dina, after knowing all the information, she says, I'm going home. And after Ellie thinks for about a second that she's absolutely going to die without Dina and Jesse here, she says, okay, we're all going back home. Obviously, she feels bad about what she's been doing, but because she doesn't learn and because she only ups the stakes, that's why I don't feel sorry for her at this point, because she goes back on her word. And let's get into the conversation that they have at the top of the building. It's so hurtful and ungrateful, and I know kids do that to parents, and I know parents do that to, everyone does that, but that's what it felt like. It felt like, man, you're turning into a kid that doesn't understand basic humanity. Again, that's why I say sociopath, because and that could be you can be a sociopath and a functioning one, and you can be a sociopath and then have a journey that you become less so. I believe that we could have had a killer, badass, assassin Ellie without taking anything away from Abby, and rooting for Ellie because of her loss. And because she's lost in this world where she had it all figured out and now she's lost. I can identify and sympathize with that. But I don't need her to be dumbed down in any way, to make room for me feeling something for Abby. Because Abby will shine with her own light. And if you are doing amazing, good writing, I will sympathize with her no matter what, which we do in the game. I believe I feel like I understand Abby in the game, and I understand her in this series even more. I think it's clear, but I am interested in what's the goal of presenting Ellie more on the first episodes, more like a child, and less like a force to be reckoned with. And there's many ways you can do that. Also, I'm sorry for Jackson. They just lost a leader, and they lost 2 with Joel, and then they will keep losing. You know, Jesse's saying, "Hey, I know you don't right now, but if we're gonna be all together a family, we all have to love each other and take care of each other." And when we do, that's the bond that we're making, and by extension, the rest of the community falls into that. And to me, it seemed like Ellie was about to understand finally the importance of life over death, and I'm gonna get emotional because that's if anything that revenge can teach us is that there's an importance of life over death and loss. Because people lose so much every day. So why are you going to add to that? You know? So I'm gonna just take a minute, obviously, and just end it there. I will say, Jesse is the freaking MVP of the season. Jesse acted maybe in how I would imagine Ellie would act. She doesn't have to be him, but she can learn a lot from him. And she learned so much from Joel. I just don't understand why you would go back on certain determinations of the character. Dina did great on the season, but she also felt like a game guide, and she also felt like she was the game menu, you know? Or the not the narrator, it's just exposition queen. And yeah, there's a lot of good in this. There's beautiful performances, amazing moments. My issue with this is mostly the final decisions of what's in and out, and I, for one, would take just a few, maybe more than a few things out, and it would make the characters to me more consistent, and then put a lot of other things back in. And again, that would make even the world even more consistent. So let's go to the overall review of the season. I give it like a B. A B because it's still good or great television. It's meant to be a series, so let's call it that. But it's not an A because without reshooting or without recasting or any of the things other people complain, I don't complain about that. I complain about consistency, about character growth, and I complain about lines and moments that you have to take out, you need to take out, you need to be brave to let them out, and in order to give strength to first and foremost your lead character and your protagonist, and then secondly your antagonist, and then everybody else. And which means Abby should have had more time. Think now that everything is said and done. Think of all the characters that had presence and time on the show, even Gail. And I'm taking her as an example. She had multiple episodes, multiple scenes, and I think we only saw Abby in 2. Maybe 3, if you steal a shot from another episode. I'm gonna say, as always, we have to be kind to the creators. We have to be kind to the people involved in the show, because this is a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of effort, and it's a lot of time of people's lives. And people can only do their best. I can only do my best, and it's always easy to criticize something after the facts when it's all said and done, when it's easy to make notes, and it's easy to go over it 1,000 times after X or Y. But what is not easy is to have nothing and come up with everything from 0 to 100 and make that something brilliant. It's hard enough as it is to make something good, so to make something with our expectations is almost, if not impossible. So I, again, for one, am thankful to Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin and everyone involved in the show, because I love filmmaking, and I love games, and I love Last of Us, and I prefer to live in a world where this exists and exists for me to enjoy it. And I will be able to enjoy it for the rest of my life. On the last note, would I make some changes? Yes, we will all make changes to everything. You can have an opinion on endless opinions of everything. Is this a horrible, bad, oh my God, show that should never be seen? I don't think so. So to me, I will come back for season 3. And I just hope they listen to the reviews and the reactions, and they just find them insightful or helpful for the path moving forward. If they want to, if they just want to do their thing specifically like they're doing, and they really don't mind or are interested in doing any changes to it, that's okay too. I'll watch that too. You know. I'm gonna leave some links on the description below of some of the scenes that I've recut and re-edited, just as an academic exercise, just to show some points of how I see the story. When I'm watching something, I'm not only just watching, I'm also have a tiny room in my head where I'm accessing information, and I'm accessing other scenes and previous episodes and forwards in the book and this and that. So I'm analyzing all of that in real time, and I have all these notes in my head. And when I watch something like the whole season, right, I did a reaction for it, but when I watch it, I'm making my notes of, okay, this scene would work better here or there, and why is this flashback? Why haven't we seen that? To me, if it's show don't tell, then freaking show me. And I prefer, and then you say no, but we want, with the audience is smart, we want to leave them to show don't tell. Show me. Make a decision and say no. This is the shot that we were saying when he says when you love someone you can always see their face. Show me Sarah's face or show me Ellie's face. Make a decision. Show me both. Make a decision. So I made those decisions and I put them just on a few clips on the page. So those links will be on the description below, and I hope you enjoy them and see you on the next one.